sport, it was never just about sport. It was a way to find myself, to push limits, to feel alive, especially in the ocean. A place you can't control, a place you can't see through, a place with more power than anything on this planet. I got my power from mana, this strength from the Polynesian culture, over 3,000 years old. You earn it through challenge, through pain, through endurance. But the deepest mana, you find it in nature, in the silence of the ocean.
Hey guys, my name is Miguel Steinfort. I am an endurance athlete, personal trainer and gym owner of Maui Mana. Over the past years, I've done a lot of Ironmans, marathons, ultra swims and crazy biking tours. But now on, I will face my biggest challenge. I will swim 20 kilometers for the Iberian orcas. So, why I'm swimming 20 kilometers in the Atlantic Ocean? I want to face this challenge because in the last 2 years I switched my sports from basic fitness in the gym to triathlon training, and swimming was always the one discipline where I was really bad in. So I've learned swimming 2 years ago. So everybody knows, like swimming, the basic swimming where you're swimming the breaststroke, this is easy. But when you're in the Atlantic Ocean or in all the other ocean in the open water, you need to freestyle swimming. That means you need to crawl every time, and this is more technical than just breaststroke. So it took me a lot of time to know the technique and to take this technique into competitions. I started with a half distance Ironman, 1.8 kilometers swimming, then the full Ironman, 3.8 kilometers. And then I said, okay, I want to go a little bit further. So I started with an open water competition, what is called Oceanman, based in Madeira, where I swam 10 kilometers. And this one was one of my hardest challenges ever. Because when you're swimming, you feel a different kind of pain. For example, when you're running, after a couple of hours, you feel your muscles are burning and you have all on your body, you have cramps. But when you're swimming over a couple of hours, it took me 4 hours in Madeira for the 10 kilometers. It was not my muscles that they are cramping, it was the ocean itself that bring me to my physical exhaustion. I didn't have any power to keep going, but the only thing what I got was belief, and belief got me to the finish line. So I set new goals, and the new goal goes to Portugal again for the 20 kilometers. So I did a lot of this endurance competitions, and it really helped me to find myself. But this time, I don't want to just do it for breaking records or get a medal. This time, I want to help someone who can't speak for itself. And these are the majestic animals, the Iberian orcas. This is a small population of orcas who are living at the Portuguese, Spain and Gibraltar coastline. And since 2020, they are attacking sailboats. They're attacking the rudders of the sailboats because orcas are very intelligent animals. And they see the rudders as a toy, so they're trying to play with it. But you can imagine, like an animal with 4 tons swimming against a rudder, it immediately breaks. So what we have now is that some sailors are very afraid of. They have a lot of fear about these animals, and they don't understand that behavior. And some sailboats are sinking. So some are afraid and some reacting with aggression. They sharpen their rudders or they're throwing some things against them. So what we have now is a misunderstanding between humans and orcas. So my plan is to get attention to this situation. I want to clarify the situation about humans and orcas, and I want to help these Iberian orcas because it is the last small population what they're living in this area, and we have the chance to help them to be alive. So I connected with a Portuguese organization, what is called orcas.pt. They created a navigation system for sailors where they can track the orcas and situation between the orcas and the sailors. Attack, for example. So they develop safe routes and educate the public what is really happening between the orcas and the sailors. And together we start the project, what is called Project Orca. So my personal motivation, I will show you. It is this. Portugal. It is the love of my life, I always say. For everybody who knows me, I was cycling 3 years ago, 6,000 kilometers from my hometown, Lüneburg, from Germany to Portugal. And since then, I did all my competitions in Portugal. Ironmans, open water competitions. And I found that I'm never so driven when I'm doing a competition in my hometown, like Germany, or in Portugal. In Portugal, I have this amazing power to achieve these goals. And for my Portugal brothers and sisters, they know me. What is written on my arm, it is saudade. It's one of the meaningful words in Portuguese. It is the love of this country, the love of the nature, everything what this country is staying for. And they seeded this plant into my soul, and I can't get enough of it. So this is one of my personal motivations. The second personal motivation is called mana. As you can see, right now we are here in my gym, what is called Maori Mana. It is how I call it, as well as the Mana Paradise. 7 years ago, I was in New Zealand, and there I found this amazing spirit, Mana. It is the invisible force, what is in all of us. But you can't see it directly, you feel it. So when I was there, it really got into me. And since all my competitions, I always have this power with me. Mana teaches you that you are not alone in this world. We are humans, we are part of something way bigger than just ourselves. Because we humans are often seeing our view just like this. We just have this point of view. We don't see what is around us. The animals, the nature, everything around you matters. And that's why I'm also doing this project for this amazing, majestic animals, to help them, because they don't have a voice to speak. And it is my responsibility to help these animals. And with this philosophy, what I've created here in my gym, I also want to show you what is Mana all about, what it really means to show respect to the nature, we show responsibility, and show that we are not alone on this planet. So I will swim, but you can also do something. Here in the description you will find the donation link. I created a GoFundMe profile where you can send a donation for this majestic animals, the Iberian orcas. All the donations will go to the organization orcas.pt. Help me, help the orcas, and let's change the world together. Let's go. On the 19th of July, I will swim for the Iberian orcas.